Yeah, no, what's up? Yeah, what's good? Nah, man, I told you I'm in here trying to do this YouTube video. Why you always asking me questions like that? It's like you'll never believe what I'm doing. No, no, no. But when all the times you got stuff, but you know what? I'm sick of. Hello? Huh? Huh?
I'm made different. I'm made different. I'm made different.
What up, YouTube? It's MD, and welcome to my channel where I give you practical tips on dating and other aspects of life from an everyday point of view. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about being toxic in a relationship is not normal. Being toxic in a relationship is not normal. First of all, what's being toxic? Okay, because being toxic is like the new buzzword today. Like, I see women all the time. I'm toxic. I'm toxic. I don't need a reason. All this stuff. Look, being toxic is not what you want to be. Now, I know it sounds fun to put in the memes and to claim you're toxic and you like doing destructive behavior. Yo, it's not cute. It's not cool. Like being toxic is basically you exhibiting destructive behavior in a relationship. Exhibiting destructive behavior in a relationship. So, what are you doing? Being toxic is like you getting mad because your man ain't call you back, so you go bust his windows out. Or, you being toxic is complaining, 50,000 times to get him to do something that he don't want to do that you want him to do just because you want him to do it, even if it makes no sense, you don't have the means, anything like that. Just anything destructive is being toxic in a relationship. And like, as adults, we don't need that type of behavior, man. We don't need to be around that. You know what I mean? Like people try to make it seem like it's just normal. Like I'm just, when I say people, I mostly mean women. They try to make it seem like it's normal. Like I just got this behavior problems and I don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? I'm crazy, but I'll treat you good. But that's just not true. How's that true? How is it you crazy, but then you also treat me good? You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Trying to put your hands on me, you know what I mean? Cursing, shouting, and yelling for no reason, just because you might not like something or something didn't go your way. That's like borderline narcissistic behavior and gaslighting behavior. Those type of behaviors cannot work in a relationship. So just think about that. If you meet somebody, talk about they toxic and all that, find out more about this person. Because okay, even though like I see memes that say I love to date red flags and blah blah blah, like all this shit that we acknowledge that is like something that sounds cool that we might do, like because it's really destructive behavior against ourselves. We need to stop talking about that. Real talk. Like, it's not cool to be toxic. It's not cool to try to influence your relationship in a negative way or just being negative. Like, who wants to be around that? Like why? For what? Because it's good sex? So what you're meaning to tell me is that you would rather have destructive relationship with somebody just because they might hit the spot right? So are you telling me that you'll never meet anybody else that'll hit that spot? You mean to tell me out of all the people on the planet, you never meet nobody else with maybe better interest for you, somebody you don't have to be destructive with, that'll hit your spot or that at least won't tame you in some way sexually? You'll never meet them again? Like, that just seems unrealistic to me. You know what I'm saying? And to do all that just for good sex, I mean, sex is not everything. And I know we've turned this culture into, it's it's like the 70s. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's more sexually free, blah blah blah, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against that, but at the same fact, like, sex ain't everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just because you are getting the D real good from somebody, but yet they never listen to you. They treat you like trash, or just because she got the wettest cat you ever had in your life. You know what I mean? Squirt, do that thing that you want done with her mouth and all that. Just because she's doing all that. Actually, hold on. Let me think about this for a second. No, but seriously, just because she's doing all that does not mean that you have to keep her around. Just because she's crazy or because she knows how to manipulate your psyche in a sexual fashion. You know what I'm saying? These are all tactics, man. We got to be more clear and focused, man, because dealing with women like that, dealing with people like that, they'll help you take you off your purpose, off your focus, which is what you need to be on. You shouldn't be letting somebody take you down to low levels. You shouldn't be letting people make you act out of character just because of something that they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, relationships are always going to have problems. They're always going to have pitfalls, but you need to understand, like being toxic and putting up with it, you're putting up with mental abuse. You know what I'm saying? And like now it's like we joke about it and like it's cool to like just mentally abuse somebody. You know what I'm saying? And a lot more for men because it's like, oh, well, men should just be able to take it. You know, I'm just crazy. And, you know, well, if he's a real man, he'll be able to take it. No, why the hell would I want to put up with that? No, I shouldn't want to take it. Who told you that? Who raised y'all? You know what I'm saying? What is happening? I don't know what's happening. Unless maybe like, I don't know. Because it seems like a lot more in my generation where it's like everybody's just trying to be this toxic creature because they're single. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like you might want to change your attitude. You might want to change your perspective. You might want to get some better traits about yourself. Learn more about you. Fall in love with yourself. You know, this is not normal behavior. You know what I mean? Like, cut it out. Cut it. You need to cut it. You need to cut it. Seriously. Like, cut it out, man. And let me tell you, this is how, and I'm going to tell you, the best way to disconnect from somebody toxic, is to ignore them and leave them the hell alone. Because a lot of times what toxic people will do, they'll try to pull you in. And, you know, you be wanting to make your point because their point is so off kilter. It's like you want to like make your point or, you know what I'm saying, try to show them that what they talking about is not accurate. No. Once you see that start to develop, you'll realize that you can't get anywhere with those type of people. No amount of explaining, no amount of reasoning, no amount of proof. You might have the proof. Like, see, look, see right here? There's a picture of me standing by the library at 2:30 where I said I was at. Nah, I don't believe you though. You know, and it's like, those type of people, when you know you can't beat that. You know what I'm saying? There's something wrong up here. You can't beat that. Now, obviously, yeah, now maybe you want to sleep with it a couple more times. I don't know. But seriously, you can't beat that. You have to completely cut it out, ignore it, cut all ties. Mayday, please help me, please help me. You know what I'm saying? Get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Get out of there. You gotta and go. You know what I'm saying? Get out of there. I'm telling you, man. Once you start realizing and start noticing the toxic traits, just go look up you know, even you can just Google other toxic traits and just find out. So once you start noticing these things, once you're aware of what's going on, because there might be people in your life you don't even know who's toxic, start to figure out who's toxic, because once you start clearing these people out your life, it's like you walking down your path, but you got, you know, 200 pounds of bricks on you, you know what I mean? And you got to carry this load up. And you're trying to get to your path. But you got to keep lugging this around. Now, once you start dropping some of the weight, it gets a little bit easier. You know, you feel a little bit better. You feel a little more free. You feel a little bit more like you're able to accomplish something. Oh man, this feels a little bit lighter. You know what I mean? Now the journey doesn't seem as rough. You know what I'm saying? So let's cut toxic people off 2020. Let's work on it. I know they fun. I know it's fun. I know it's fun to you. I know it's good to you. I know it's good to you. I know. But cut it off. Seriously. We don't need this in 2020. Because the further you keep taking it, the further you will be in the hole. All right? So that's my time for today. Definitely like, share, subscribe to the video. You know, even if you didn't agree with what I'm saying, or you still are like, I ain't worried about him. You know, I'm gonna keep my toxic relationship. You know, let me know in the comments. Leave a comments if you agree, if you ever experienced something toxic. What are some ways that you have to get out of a toxic relationship? You know, let's share it. Let's keep helping each other grow. This is all about learning. All right? So until the next video, chill. Till the next episode. I'm gone.
I keep fighting all of my demons. That skeleton deep in my closet. Had to start loving myself. Nothing else would help with the darkness. There's constantly food on my table. I'm rocking new shoes on my feet. Got caught in the stupidest beef. But I ain't here losing no sleep cause I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. Look at me, I'm so blessed.